innovative content, global audience.
Hey, very good morning to you guys. It's a wonderful time to be alive. Thank God we're here. And it is the Wednesday, the 17th of September. Ooh, the days are flying. September 2025. And we're here I'm reaching you from the London studio. Abuja and Asaba is ready to join the show. And I cannot wait to discuss this very beautiful topic. Today is a date. Let me quickly bring them because it's about them, really. So let's get them on quick to the show. Africa is in a haste. Come on, man. Let's see the two of you.
A very good morning to two young people. That is about us. This show that is about us. I really say it's about us. I hope we are safe.
Yeah, too. Because sometimes Nigerian youth, today we're going to take a look at the role of Nigerian youth in governance. And I think it's very important. Emily, don't run away. Let Emily come back. Today is a big day. We'll talk to each other today. Because sometimes I don't know what is really going on in Nigeria. I'm confused. And in order to maybe to make more of this whole thing, I'm going to use a lot of history, what is currently happening around the world, to try and take a look at it. And the importance of having young people in governance. That will be what I'll be trying to talk about today, and I hope I can drive the point home. But first, let us just make a mockery of the whole day, because that is the only way we can do it. If we don't have some fun, then this place become a really a very, very dead show. Because as it is, everything we try to hear from this beautiful land is always depressing story. Today, I hope we're going to hear some good news. I learned that President Tinubu is back in the country. I saw the beautiful image. And if I play that image, if I play Tinubu arriving in the country, which I know everyone want to hammer on later, perhaps it talks about what I want to talk about, the role of youth in governance. Like I said something on this show today, this is not, I'm not trying to insult anybody. I'm not even a very young man. I'm almost 60 now. So I will be talking to myself here. I mean, I'm speaking true to myself if I can come up with this show. Perhaps young people will also learn to forgive me that I'm going to be a little bit harsh on you guys today, because you people tend not to know who you are, or maybe you've been taught that you are a young man, and maybe it's getting too long and it's becoming a problem. So I said first, Mary, what we're going to do? Where is Evelyn now? Which she's here? What happened? She just started and she disappeared. Anyway, while we're waiting for Evelyn.
She'll come back. So that's why we are in Nigeria. Anything can happen to your either network or your system. You never can tell.
I know. But you guys have been pretty stable. That's good. That's why I want to relocate Asaba to where they can be also stable. I mean, if you are in Lagos, your office in Lagos is pretty stable, man. If you don't have light in the morning, it's strange. So it's not something you see all the time. Anyway,
wow.
We've done so well. Nigeria is moving. It's just that some people are left behind, and they come in to fight us. But let us look at this very important topic, Nelly, today. Let us begin with the fundamental question, like I said there. At what age is somebody considered a youth? When do you graduate from being a youth to becoming an adult? And at what point do you become an elder? I want you to be sincere with yourself today, Mary. What comes to your mind when you say the man is a youth, or he's now an adult and now an elder? Let's assume these are the three age group we're talking about. Because perhaps that's a mistake we have here. What makes somebody a youth? What age would you come to your mind immediately?
Like here in Nigeria, we always have this.
Huh? Are you there, Mary?
We always have this belief that once you're 18, but you can still see someone that is 18 years, that is below 18, maybe 16 or 17, that is even looking like 20 something. I won't say you are a youth because you've grown past the age, or you look more older than your age. I feel like when you can handle responsibility, responsibility makes you to become an adult. So when you can handle responsibility, when you can manage responsibility, automatically it makes you an adult. That is what I think. So let's just forget about the 18 years. that they
So
talk
the
about.
age
You know that,
doesn't matter.
yeah, sometimes a 16-year-old child, you will be so shocked that he's taking care of his younger ones, feeding them. Maybe a situation whereby the parent left them on time, maybe died while they are still coming up. You are a 16 years old, a girl, a boy. You have to live your life caring for your younger one, feeding them. So are you going to call that person a child again when they don't understand responsibility?
Of
So
being an
that's why,
adult. Yeah,
yeah.
that's a very good. It's a good way of looking at it, and I cannot agree with you more because if we don't, if you are a 60 years old and you behave like a child, then you are a youth. Let's put it that way. We don't want to call you an infant. You understand?
Yeah.
But if you are young and you are carrying on responsibility of an adult, then yes, you are an adult. Maybe it is fair to say so. Evelyn, you're welcome. We're just looking at, let's quickly put the question to Evelyn too. Evelyn, Mary
Okay.
just gave us a very good perspective. When they say somebody is a youth, somebody is an adult, and somebody is an elder, what comes to your mind?
I would say a youth should be below 40, someone below 40, and elder above someone that is more older than 40 years. So that was my
Yes.
take on being a youth and an adult.
All right. Evelyn is able to put age to it, which is another swag to the whole story of today. And I really want us to be open-minded as we approach this very difficult topic, because a lot of people are going to be offended, and some people will be happy with it. But I'm not looking at the real age, really. Maybe let's go slowly. Yeah, but for your information, the United Nations classify youth as a person between the ages of 15 and 24. That is United Nations. This was in 1981, so it doesn't matter today.
United Nations. So it is the we have the teenager, adolescents, and all that. Where are we
Yeah,
going to
I
classify?
think teenagers are before you get to 18, you are considered a teenager. I don't want to look at teenager. I'm looking at youth because that is the thing I want us to. Because that's the most common language. We hear youth. We don't work with teenagers. We work with youth. And this is UN anyway. I don't think I agree. I agree more with Mary that your behavior or the way when you carry out some responsibility, you become an elder, or even the role of an elder. You find that a young person of 16 can play the role of an elder in a home, while the 80 years old becomes a child. But Mali said it. He said once a man and twice a child, because sometimes you are a child when you are between a particular age, when you are 8 to 10, from the day you are born to around 12, you are a child. And when you are very old, you become a child. That's why they were saying that once a man and twice a child. So, but you know why this is important? And I think we need to understand what I'm trying to get at here. Now, because when it comes to this youth, let's examine the ages now. We'll not look at you. Let's look at the elderly people. I said let's examine the agenda. Maybe it's too early to come to start here. Let's start with this. In Nigeria today, 34 years old are considered boys. 45 years old are really the youth. But what I said here is that Yakubu Gowon, Murtala Mohammed, Obasanjo, first head of state, they were under 40 years old. This brings the maybe interpretation of the story. Do you understand? That when you take on the responsibility, maybe that is when you know. And I'm not shaming anybody. I'm not even going to fight anybody on this occasion. But let's take a look at the images of these people here. This is Yakubu Gowon as military head of state. Mary, don't look at only Yakubu. Look at the other images of the other people there. These were the people ruling Nigeria then. So even Yakubu Gowon is even among the oldest here. How do they look like? At what age are they? No, put some age to the faces you see.
Around 35, less than 30, 35, 25, around those age. They are young, able-bodied men. You can see.
Mary, what do you think, age-wise? Mary, your voice has disappeared again.
I would say 25 to 30.
Good.
I don't really think anyone is above 30 here as of when they took this picture, though. The only person that I'm seeing with a matured face is the Yakubu himself. That's the only person that has a matured face here. These other ones looks younger. Yeah, maybe he'll be 32 or so.
Yes.
At that time.
Mary, you are perfectly right. Yakubu was 32 years old.
Okay.
And he became head of state. And you see the other people there, they are like even 20-something, 20-something, 20-something. That's a fact.
Okay.
All right. But maybe like you said, these were the people handling the affairs, the head of state. Look at how young he is. And the rest.
When Godfatherism have not started or have not taken place.
We don't even have godfathers then.
Yeah.
Maybe then they don't pursue them. I want to pursue the old people come out. They don't pursue them come out. So it was the young military boys that were in power. But you can. What I'm trying to get is, if them young Yakubu could run the affairs of Nigeria, then how dare you, Nigerian youth today? You are 35 years old. You are 40 years old. You said you are a youth. You know, the word youth is not for you unless you choose to be a youth. Let me put it that way, like Mary said. You can be youth at 50. Even though the same, you know why this is confusing, Mary? The people that are supposed to run for the office of the of the Delta State governor, they are running to be youth leader in the village. And that is disturbing. Because at your age, Gowon and his men were running Nigeria. No insult. I will call these two young women when they move back to here. See, Mary and Evelyn.
Evelyn, I hope you are getting where the quiz is going. It's like I'm beginning to understand. You know, I said it earlier on, before the network took you off, that this one that the quiz is saying this show today is about us. I hope we are safe.
We are not safe.
Bring it on.
Bring it on.
Bring it on. We are ready. Bring
Okay.
it on. No problem. You will tell me from Yakubu Gowon. No problem. Bring it on.
Make her come to these two young women with me here.
Come
My
to
mama,
us.
my mother was 18 years older than me. Meaning, at 17, the woman don't get belly. At 18, he don't born me. He don't go reach 18 years when he senior me.
But I want to counter you, Daddy K. I ask you a question. When she get belly for 17 years, was she married?
Yes.
No, Evelyn, that means you don't even understand olden days. They used to be married, even 18, even 16 years. The question I was expecting you to ask him is, that time and now, is it the same thing? The time we spent going to school, trying to build our life, did they have such kind of time?
I've not finished the question. I've not finished the question. You said
they
she
just they get married,
was
stay in their
married.
husband's house. The women of these
She
days,
was
they don't
married.
get-
Did she go to school? She go school, finish school, come marry at the age of
primary school certificate.
it's not the same.
Let me finish. That primary school certificate is equal to secondary school to know if not graduate, because that primary school certificate then it not be like now. So
These days, you know they go in secondary school.
That's what
it's advanced.
They go past secondary school these days.
Yes,
Okay,
university.
Okay.
So if you add all the age,
what I'm saying is maybe perhaps it's not just the age now. Let's talk about the responsibility. I'm coming to your definition, Mary, of a youth. The responsibility she carried then is what I'm even saying. You see, I started with my mom. I didn't say a woman. Meaning she was able to carry stubborn me. In fact, if you bomb me that time, you don't say the wahala when you get. Now from day one, I'll be problem.
The reason why I differ with that to say is an act of responsibility to tag someone as a youth. If you see, Nigeria has forced so many people to become a youth, but they are not youths, if you really want to put it that way.
So,
And
in other
these days you can see even a 13 years get pregnant and start catering for their child. Doesn't mean she's a youth. Is she a youth just because she is able to be responsible and take care of her child? You can't tag her at 13 years as a youth just because of that. So I don't solely
if a 13 years old can do the job of a Mary, Evelyn, if a 13 years old can do what a 40 years woman cannot do, who is an adult among them?
The one that can handle the responsibility now.
I think I agree with Mary. Who is an adult? You cannot be an adult and you cannot take care of your responsibility. The question is here: the same society put you. 83 years old and is pregnant. It's been thrown into a war that she's not prepared for.
We also define that by age, because being responsible at that age still doesn't make her an adult.
Okay, I don't think we're going to get a one definite answer, but perhaps where I want us to take a look at this discussion more than where we are now is to remind us that we are no more, Mary. And I want you guys to take note of this. We are no more in social media era. When they say social media at that time don't pass. Or even digital economy. The time of digital economy don't pass. In those days, the first thing you need to do now to how to use the computer, Mary. Do you understand? It moved from when we were in school to young people who could use the computer. And that was the digital time. Digital time is you now have social media, you can use your computer, you are considered educated, you are a digital guy. But that time has passed. We are in the age of artificial intelligence. And you know why this is so important? I want all of you to be open-minded today. My attack is on me, myself, and on you. This is not the time. If you know how to use computer now, if I want to employ somebody at SRTV, the person cannot use the computer, cannot do this. Maybe yes. I will consider that. That will be the basic. That will be your primary school. Your secondary school qualification will be if you can use the AI. For those that work with me, two of you that work with me, you know. So, if we put that in mind, that's what I wanted to say before. But let me just remind you guys. Let me remind another slide I put on this show for us to consider. Lagos State just hosted the first AI Film Festival. Do you understand? A film festival. Many of the films were made with the digital and with the AI. You know, AI can construct your script today. It can help you do your storyboarding and all. That's how madness is. So the first AI film festival happened in Lagos. Now, let me say this on this show, Mary. Last time I came and I was talking about farming. In those days, we said, what did these people they do? I show you the images of a glass house.
Yeah.
What we used to. But maybe that glass house is old technology. Everybody has a glass house today. After the time I work in the glass house, Mary, it was in 1992, 93 in Belgium. No, you see, no, see the difference. 1992, 1993, there were already glass house farming, tomatoes farm. I worked in one in Belgium. That thing has not come to Nigeria. Even now, we don't have the glass houses much in Nigeria. No, that's not where the world is. I now explain to you guys on this show that the Israelis actually now use AI to control the amount of water that drops into their crops. They can now use AI to predict the harvest, optimize resources, and eliminate waste. So this is not a time of saying, oh, I have a glass house. I know I use fertilizer to farm. You are old. Now let me say it. Let me repeat this. Mary, they said the people are farming. They use fertilizer to farm. They have a glass house. Oh, they are able to produce good food. That is you have the 19th century. In the 21st century, farming will expect you to use your AI to control the water that drops in so that you can predict, if I plant this, I know what I'm going to get. You can already predict, if I plant like this, this is the harvest. AI will give you all, maybe. I wish we can do all this. Let me go further. You know, today, even in those days now, Mary, let's leave Yakubu go on a little bit. Do you know now today as we speak, when it comes to healthcare, if you ask AI your health condition, it will give you even something some of the modern doctors don't know. Now, let me tell you one funny thing. I wanted to open a chamber, Mary, and I told the lawyers that you don't need books. They said no. For any chamber must have books. I said, books for what? The library is e-library these days. They said no. You know why? Because that is the time they were taught. Analog lawyers. But we are in an AI, not even the digital time where you're going to type and go to e-books. No, today, Mary, if I'm looking for cases that relate to any case I want to treat, I will ask AI. AI will analyze, will bring them to me in my doorstep.
Daddy Chris, this is Nigeria. We were taught in a hard way. You need to understand. Yes. It's that book they read to pass. They were not taught with AI. They were taught with the normal book, hard copies. Study.
Yes. Mary, but are we going to remain there or are we moving in the new world? The time today, it's not time for that anymore, Mary. My problem is we don't have time for that. If you see the way the AI can personalize your learning, forget it. I was in an induction yesterday. They are even lost. Even the unit today, they are confused because the rate at which AI is coming, no universities in the world is even ready. That's how bad it is. I was at the Middlesex University yesterday, right in my heart here, and we were just discussing, even if the uni is even prepared, the so-called lecturers there, they are not prepared to deal with what AI is throwing at them. Yesterday. Now, what an obvious. now let's examine what Akpabio and his colleagues are doing in the Senate. What an obvious. President Tinubu with the Renew agenda. Are these people? Do they even? You know, there's a place where I ask a question. I say, Moku, Nigerians, I say, when I consider, I know they throw this question to my daughters here. Make una ask myself if we are ready. If this is it, let me to ask the blunt question. We go make everybody verse. The question I ask is, what does President Tinubu that just climbed down from that place, who could not even take care of himself? I saw the man climbing down from the plane. Now struggle. When I'm not vex, everybody go old. I'm not a young man. But by the time you elect that kind of person to rule you, I'm just talking, when I'm not vex. Like Mary said, it's about responsibility. Maybe he's intelligent enough. But the man cannot even walk down. You don't say the man to climb down that very big plane a problem. You made him a president. What does that man understand about AI? How can he build, regulate, and harness an AI economy, which is where we are? We are not in digital economy, maybe. Oh, let's get one thing. Nigeria has moved. The world has moved from analog to digital and then to AI. We are not even in digital. Now we are in AI, which the rest of the world is trying to cope. We see the elect analog. I know Nigeria go verse. I know Nigeria go verse for me. The question I ask again is, what does Governor Boriwori understand about a data-driven governance?
So you have switched to Delta State governor. So you are not talking about other governors as well. That
And they use Delta State governor as a point of contact. You know, when they pray for you. You never see
I'm using as a point of contact. So overall is the scapegoat that they will use as a contact to every other governor.
If I use another state, they will say, where you come from? So
I would have been more happy if you are using Niger State governor as a point of contact. The one that had mind to say that everybody must come and submit the scriptures or whatever they want to preach for you to see before they proceed. That is the one you are supposed to, you understand, use as a point of contact. But some man keep misplacing priorities. He will shift from one important issues that the state is facing to talk about another thing. So if you have
was not here.
Every sermon, the news has been trying since yesterday. Every sermon, you understand, you must submit every sermon.
I hear that one. I know. We're going to talk about the age. I know. When we come to the age, I found out that the youngest one, even I was saying it, that the so-called Yahaya Bello, who was the youngest governor, was the highest thief. And now the Niger State, who's supposed to be the youngest governor today, is the best of nuisance. So I don't know anymore where we're coming from. So Mary, that's why I said I want to listen to Mary more, that you could even be 80 years old, but if you are an AI-driven human being, maybe we can consider you even before we even look at the man who is 25 that is energetic. Baba couldn't climb down. But first
because you are 35 and comfortably stay in your parents' house, I should now come and say you're adult. When I see a maybe 20 years old child that is out there hustling, and I will not say you're an adult. No.
You're not an adult.
Responsibilities make you an adult. You can still be in your parents' house and you are still a kind of catering for them. You are still a kind of working. You are
Do you know that
you understand?
We have so many people. You have so many people that are not privileged. They are of the able body, and I would say they are youths. They are willing, but Nigeria has made them what they are. They're not privileged.
I don't think you understand what I'm saying. Which one is not privileged? So a child that is hawking banana on the street and feeding his younger one is privileged.
Exactly.
A child that is hawking pure water and making sure he's feeding himself is privileged. A child that is selling water in truck for people to make use in their houses, people that don't have a house, is privilege. Are we going to call those ones privilege? Because I want to understand the privilege you're talking about.
Exactly. What is privilege
I'm talking about
for you?
people that are comfortable. I'm talking about people that actually killed shame to work. People that actually understand that their business is their business and they don't care about what people do when they see them in the street, see them in the sun, hustling every day, touring day and night. These are the people I'm talking about. Okay, people that are privileged, what's like business with those ones? Those are the people I'm saying that young age made them become an adult because of where they find themselves.
Exactly. And it's something we need to respect. You see some single mothers, for God's sake, they were 16, 17. They could play the role of a mother than even the 40 years old.
That is it. So my own definition of adulthood is how you can actually handle situations, no matter the age you find yourself, no matter how old you are, or you can handle responsibilities without complaint. That is what makes you an adult.
Yes. So and even for the old people, maybe if you can think youth, because Peter Obi will think better than this Yahaya Bello who is just there to steal. Or this one is now make a very young governor who is only talking about how they're going to regulate salmon.
Imagine a situation where maybe we had young leaders, young governors that are making us proud, that were doing things compared to these old leaders we have. You know, we would have been praising them today, would have been showering more praises on them. People would have been seeing them as mentors. Nobody would want to care that you had old ones or you had someone that is older than them, maybe as a president or so. You want to always use that one as an example. Okay, why is it that a lot of people now want to talk about Abia State governor, even though he's younger than your president? Even you want to still always talk about the thing he has been doing in Abia State. It's not because he's working. Show your work is like what you are doing is what people will always see to praise you with. It's what people always see to want to talk about. So that is it. It's not really about age. And that is why what we need to learn in Nigeria. I don't know why we think people need to be old to be a president. It's as if it's competition of old people. You have to be old to be a president. Is it now what the normal norms in Nigeria? When did we get to that stage here in the country?
That's why I show this image. When these people were there, Nigeria need to spend some minute to look at them. These were young people. They were able to carry the affairs of the country in that time, and they did well. Maybe look at them again. Let the world look at them. These were the images of people we had there. Today is the direct opposite. We see the old man climbing down from the plane. Make I play that image now. Your president climbing down. It's disturbing. Very, very disturbing. And when we come to situations like this, we may take it a little bit personal, but I don't think we are looking at anything personal here.
This time we're just having only old people as our president. Old people as our president. We say it's adulthood. It's not adulthood though. It's old age hood. If there's anything like old age hood, that's what Nigeria is.
Hey, we're gonna give her a day. We'll give her a definition. Old age hood.
So when one old man step down, another old one will come in. No space, so
come in.
I don't understand.
I mean,
so.
And maybe when we even keep it that way, then people will say, "Oh, you are discriminating old people." No. The question is, what do they know? I am struggling. Look at what I said yesterday. I said even lecturers at the Middlesex University here, at the doctorate level, they are even telling you they can't cope. They don't know what AI is going to throw at them tomorrow, which is true. Now, if you go to school, it's how to use technology to now navigate yourself within the academic system. Nobody is guiding you. And now you're telling me that you have an old man who cannot even take care of himself to run the affairs of AI economy, not digital economy anymore. Let's understand this. We're not talking of a digital economy. We're talking of an AI economy. And I ask you people, look at the people in the Senate. Look at your president. Look at your governors. Forget their age now, sir. What does these people know about an AI economy? That the Christians have no clue. If I'm struggling to understand it, they don't have a clue. But that's where the word's going. The word is no more talking about a digital economy. They're not talking about an AI economy. Just like I said now, nobody's talking about a digital farming. Glasshouse farming, agriculture farming, fertilizer, no more. They're talking about AI-driven farming. Are you guys with me? So you now take an old farmer from the village that yes, Nigeria still go to farm with cutlass and hoes.
Yes, sir. You know, there are certain people that cannot actually adapt to some changes.
Yes, but I agree. Even like I said, when I said the lawyers, they couldn't. The first thing I did when I was setting up legal supporters is to offer legal services using. Mary, do you know now that most court cases are now done via video? You don't need to go to court. You appear in the court through your Zoom. They are civil cases though, because you know why? If peradventure Jesus Christ came today and the people stop committing crimes in Nigeria, it will take us another 17 years to cover all the cases that are in the backlog. Cases are waiting trial. We take us 17 years to cover.
You will know that. I thought they said every year we're always having lawyers, graduates of lawyers up and down. When they say want to join Nigerian cases, we don't have enough lawyers in this country. No. All those thousands of lawyers people are seeing, they're not enough for Nigerian matter.
No, they are not. They are not. Because I'm in that area now, that's why I can bring some facts there, and I'm talking figures. Now, maybe let's take this seriously. If we don't do this, like I put on this thing, it is a honest question a patient would like to ask about a surgeon. somebody want operate you. You will not want to know which experience this doctor gets. You understand? Because it's a life-threatening situation. Maybe for you to allow somebody to cut your belly, take something out or do something, you want to know. This doctor now, what did they do? You don't do it before. You understand? You will ask. It's the exact question we're asking about our leaders. It's no disrespect. And it's not personal from my point of view. If you take it personal, that's your problem. I can't apologize for that. But the question I ask is, what does Oboriwori understand about AI-driven data governance? That's why they see they sign people like this. More than no verse. My people, I don't know what to do anymore. Sometimes I want to just keep quiet. I want to leave this show so I stop offending people.
And if you look about Edo State governor, I don't see you talking about him.
No, that one, leave that one. I don't they buy market. You know, people might go say you don't buy market. I don't people
Because
buy market for that one.
The people that are always like, that needs to be ridiculed. I don't know how to put it down. People that are playing with their offices and the people you don't seem to talk about.
No, baby. No. Oboriwori, they call the editing language. You understand? When they make speech, they won't make us say in Obama. Me at the editor now do. So you go cut away because you don't flop. You go cut away, cover and cut the. You cut the voice finish before you take picture cover up.
Even that you are taking is not a personal. How comes your mind is in that part? Because personal the reason the man.
When it's not flow, I can tell. I'm a professional editor. Hello, I've been years indeed.
You're speculating.
I'm speculating. I'm speculating. But then they say they know.
The same way we all are trying to adapt to this AI thing. I feel they are also trying their best to adapt.
We are all. I'm struggling with AI.
Yes.
The truth is, I am struggling. There's no AI-driven farm in Nigeria. Even the one that is being well if you see the cassava farm in Oyo State, they should be bringing in AI there. They don't have it. But guess what, Evelyn? You don't need the whole big land to do cassava well. You don't need to do it well. You see, whether you sleep with your wife 100 times, you know, will give her belly. You need to give her the thing at the right time. So doing the thing right is not the same as doing it much. If not, the strong people they book now there for the get children. We need to understand. In those days, Mary, for women, now be young people now. When I want to get to my belly, I know when the population time day, I know when to protect myself now. This knowledge were not known to my parents. Do you understand? So it's not about how much you do it.
Where the Chris, they didn't know the knowledge, but they know they born every year. They go still wait. Pikin go reach 4 years before they born another one. So how were they able to say Pikin go reach 3 years before they born another one? Join them. Pikin go reach 4 years before they born another one. Join them. Why they born every 9 months or every year? More those things are big counter. They know. Why is that? They don't know.
I don't want them to do that one because I don't go insult that. If Papa want, I go tell her. Papa no.
The point is that we work smart. We should be able to work smart and not hard.
Not work hard.
The language time of carrying cutlass and hoe is past. We should be able to use our senses with the way the world is turning right now. It's becoming advanced.
In fact, God will bless you, my daughter. What I'm saying is, how can you put Oboriwori to manage an AI farm? Because he's the boss. I people call a meeting and say, okay, let's talk about AI farming in Delta. We see they construct bridge.
But the last time they went to learn about ranching and all that. The modern way of the modern
AI ranching. They're going to bring AI ranching.
The modern way of doing it.
Yes, you know when they use the word. What I want to say is when they even talk of modern, they don't understand the word modern.
is someone
modern
I
is
feel
now
is someone
AI.
that is willing. Oborewo is someone that is willing to learn if given the
Agree.
opportunity.
I agree.
If you should bring the AI to his desk, I don't think it's something that he will reject.
He will throw it away. No. See, this is why, at least God bless you. This is why I don't actually blame him. I blame the people around him. But he does not listen to. Because he listens to those that we praise him. So when he said, if he fly when not they hear what, if they follow that body enter grave. Fly when not they hear what, if they follow that body enter grave. You know the thing one at all. You know, otherwise, and I said, when we are now picking leaders, let us not be emotional about it. It's nothing about me. It's not that decrease. It's not me saying trying to bring you down. But I just want this show today to present to you where the world is going. If lecturers are threatened with where the world is, with where AI is taking us, and I have told to you today, go online and ask not digital farming, no, AI farming. You will see what Israelis have done. Because they will know the amount of water that's needed. Like I always say now, Mary, if you go get the point when you want your wife to get belay, they will tell you where to drop her. Not with mistake anymore. So the days of mistake is over. No. Sometimes we call a miracle. No, AI is a miracle. Perform your miracle with an intelligent or an AI. What do I call? Not a digital governor. No, an AI governor. We need an AI president. The question I only ask, my guy, is look at your leaders today. Make una look at Akpabio and say they share money there. When I know vex, we dey behind. We are behind, Nigerians. We are very much behind. Nobody likes me, I know. One guy tell me for years, say nobody like me, sef. I said, I know. Let me remind Nigeria that the new Nigeria will not be built by those who are locked in the past, but those who are building for the future. The children, when they code the algorithm, when they say the algorithm of the social media, I don't understand. Many people, when they run social media now, they read the algorithm. I don't even understand what that one mean. Now they read them, they understand them. Me, I don't know what that one mean. Do you understand? Ask people whether I know what the algorithm. More than take pigeon as a body for me. It's not our fault. But why do we want to click to that power? Where is Nigerian education not focused on? Now, you know, what did I say here? I said Chinese have planned where they want to be in the next 100 years. Now, only
did you tell that I'm not
planned? From miracle to fall.
Who tell you that I'm not planned? We have piled up like old people.
More old people.
That will rule us, yes.
Exactly.
60 something.
We don't go take over from Tinubu. And when they go back, wait to Mary, when they think Tinubu will go back to Atiku. Mary, we only Tinubu will go back to Atiku.
Nigeria is
no, maybe.
No,
when we leave Tinubu now, we'll go to Atiku. From Atiku, we'll come back to maybe that time we can go don't become don't take walking stick the waka. We'll come back to Wike.
Now you understand.
Whose fault is
we get plans.
Whose fault?
No, I don't want to blame anybody today.
Nigeria is not a country of the elderly. 60%, we have less than 30 years in Nigeria. But still, yes, we are ruled by the elderlies, the old. Whose fault? Who are you going to blame?
Good question.
Who?
But maybe now, you are the one telling me that many people, Nigeria has driven many people to the dust. They have been reduced to nothing. They've been given no opportunity. So who are you going to blame? You can't blame the young people who are maybe more, but they said they were deprived. And the old people who are small, they said I don't know who gave them the power. And you know what is so sad? And when I'm saying this now, they'll be angry with me. We celebrate mediocrity. Akpa. Even when we know the man is a village fool. Because of our personal interest. Forgetting where we they go. I am reminding Nigerians today that the world is now given by AI. Let me repeat. There was the analog time when we they go school that time. I'll give an example for this school. The first thing you will do, the most important lesson for us was legible writing. To write, they will just put the editing for board and I will write them out. That was legible writing because it was very important. Mary, I never remember how many times I don't have a pen in my house now. I don't have a pen in this office. But you were teaching me legible writing then. That school I go, one another verse. In my primary school, in my secondary school, it was about legible writing. Even when I was in the poly, it was legible writing. We not take IC computer. Now, in my office in London, more than a vessel, there is no. Not if me I go that school, think of the one went to Nubugo. The one of Bodiwadi went, okay, Bodiwadi go before we go of recent. But even as of today in Nigeria, the computer, you know, even they, how many one of Nigeria school, how many of Nigeria laptop? Not very many Nigerian students have a laptop. Many they still go there to write.
Even the one I had then when I was in school was I using it because of school. It was it not still you still collect handouts, study with the handouts. Plus one you will copy when a lecturer is teaching. You would one you will jot as he's teaching, you are jotting down.
People are stupid exam one and only.
So when we typing with laptop, it's not like you're not typing, but it was still on the normal. When lecturer was teaching, you have to jot down some important notes like that. Then you collect handouts, support it with handouts.
Not taking is still important.
I know that there in the UK, everything people do, you do it with laptop. Although our Nigerian school is getting to that phase right now.
Because you know what we're doing today?
I know you saw the news where they said WAEC. We also start writing WAEC with laptops. You saw it in the news.
Of
so
course.
We are getting to that phase as well.
If you don't test people with laptop, you're stupid. When I go to school now, in those days, when the last days of medicine, I go there on my phone. I will record the whole lesson. Again, when will I want to write if I can record it? Who be fool? Mary, when would you want to write if you can actually record it? That will give you something you go and when you are home, you are playing it, you are listening to that class again. And it would be stupid to tell students not to record a lesson. Is it not for them to learn? What is cheating? If by the time we come, this so-called writing thing will no more be seen as plagiarism. That's something I was going to talk about when I was in school. If I go back to do PhD at all, maybe one thing I'll be talking about will be to counter the concept of plagiarism. That is, you copy what the people say. Of course, if AI can already give it to me and AI is correct, why do I want to repeat it? We are in the past. People are coming with something new. It's AI is good. Maybe I can tell you in the next 5 years, what AI will bring will astonish anybody. In fact, the lecturers are admitting it. Everybody is on the know. Nobody knows what's happening. We just wake up and something new is there. But we are now busy electing those. Una no verse to Nigeria. Una they dance around those. We don't even understand for which I talk today. And you expect miracle to happen. No, una be magician. That will be magic happening. If you expect me to understand all of a sudden, all the new algorithm, the way that they do social media, the way the thing they go, you expect that the piece to do it. I can probably do it, but not even as good as these young people. Who is born into the world? My son is born today. They are used to games. Maybe when they play games in Nigeria, that's the games is another way of stimulating their mind. I don't know how to play game. I don't play games. All these computer games, I don't know how to do them. I don't even want to learn it. But you know what? It has the role to play in the new world. When will they grow up, Mary? Sorry. You get the kind of game when guests play. Panya enter. Now no one to go draw the you understand? Now we not get the play. Now the Panya enter. You do this one. Let me the game.
What's it concern you with guest game?
No, I get two beautiful girls on the studio now. I just want to remind you now. Now that kind of game with the play.
Hey, voila.
But today, the game don't come up for that one. Oh. Are we going back to play Panya enter? Like I tell them one day, somebody tell me, say, get Otishe, if I hit you, go for. But no, they are not talking about how Donald Trump sink the whole of Iranian company. He sink them in one blow. He sink the whole place. You said you get Otishe. Make Donald Trump was drone come, or make their plane come, whether they leave me alone. We are not in the world. We are not in the 21st century, Nigerians. We are not. And I wish I can be louder, I can be more nice. Unfortunately, I cannot. Because we are behind. How are we going to do it? I don't know. But one thing I do know is, with the image I saw of our president today, I know the man is not prepared for this. With the allegedly, let me say, the way when he did with the one that they editing voice, or that Delta state, those state governor, when they do put a buy market. Mukuna best for me as much as my life. But you guys are behind. And if we're going to deal with the 21st century challenges, we're going to think differently. If otherwise, if we're going to leave Tinubu and go to one article and come back to who? We are in trouble. We are in trouble. You don't get waiting, you don't get the miracle. When I go to talk now, they maybe go to say now all the women are like, no. You get, if not get when you sleep with your wife, you say go get belly.
No, when I marry name they call. What's that? Eh?
You know,
nobody like, say whether you do anything. Now you don't have to explain yourself.
When I don't say big go fight, I go call it me.
Before you say something, you already feel guilty about it.
I don't know.
Okay.
That increase the business.
I don't know resistance. I didn't feel guilty.
I oppose polygamy. So why is it a problem?
It's not that one. Not that one I talk today. But I know this. But what I'm saying is this. I know the one when I want to talk about I want to do a body, I know say FB will talk. So I know.
Yeah.
When I just say FB, that's why they say
FB is my man.
I know.
He's a working governor. More agenda.
Amen.
More agenda.
Agree, my daughter. And that's why last time, you know, I didn't hear that I could say that on our working governor. You know, get farm. So even digital farm for that place. May God help us. So digital farm, you know, they not be AI, digital one, no day. We see they carry cutlass, they go farm. If I'm a governor of Delta State, I see you, they go farm with cutlass, I go arrest you. Because you are wasting our time, our resources. Your time is my time. Every Delta will become my responsibility. You're not going to farm with cutlass. We're going to do things differently. Hallelujah. Listen, these things we are doing, you need somebody with the right energy to prepare the affairs of the country. It's not emotional. We're not going to be emotional about it. We're not going to call people names. We're going to deal with the issue as they are. We are in an AI economy. Movies are now being made using AI, so substituting your human thing. Lawyers, no doctors, no more. I'm talking of the engineering. Let's talk to the professionals. Nobody does accounting now without the AI support. Doctors now treat you using AI to give you precision. Maybe a time will come, all those things that they call the let they go do. They will use AI, they move up. When I say we not go die, we not they believe me. AI is come to change us. And AI will come and go, another one will come. An advanced AI, a more advanced AI. That thing which has been hidden from the wise and the prudent have been revealed to the brave and the suckling. Wait a minute, Mary, how did you interpret that? That somebody can tell you the quantity of water the plant need. It's going to drop. It's not just understanding it. Now that's it, they drop them. Then when they touch your wife, you know where to touch her. In fact, that's why today, at the top of the money, no vex. I won't talk again. Now go vex. Women no vex, no disrespect. Now, AI can do the thing better than our own tortoise. Because AI know where to touch. Akpago they jump on top of woman. AI will touch the place. Touch the place.
That all these things you are praising today were man-made. They were still. It was still a man. It was still a human that programmed these things that are working. Yes. So I don't know why you compare them with.
And God said, create. And God said, create. They are man-made. God created us and He leave us to create. Not because God creates you. Now let Adam God create. Now your mama night bring you come out. Not be man-made.
So AI don't me program AI. Now God nine come down come program AI. Tomorrow now you go say we they focus on reality. The same you that was saying that our mama and papa create us when you know it was God.
No, I didn't say that our mama, but God. Our parents learn from what God has created. When Adam see woman, he say, she's beautiful. He knows they go touch her. Now God inspired
after he taught them, they themselves, they don't even understand the mystery behind it, informing another human being. They don't know how it happens.
But we're able to do it. When Eve can't get belly, now prepare we know. He can't give her belly. If can't say get belly, he can't burn her. He said that be mumu. That mistake you make. That time they see they talk with God.
You're not to burn her.
God was talking when you see the beginning. God be with us for that kind of.
The mystery of how it comes inside. It cannot be explained.
No mystery there. God was actually teaching us then. He did tell Adam, wait till he be. God was interacting with us. He was the first teacher we have. He taught Adam a lot of things and he inspired Adam to begin to name all the animals. God did not name animals. It was Adam that gave all of their names. The same way he told to Adam, tilt the earth. Now it's our time to tilt. And some people are tilting, we are not. We are not. And we're taking it personal. When they go to church, they go till. God not the till for church. Not the church the till. You're going to till the land. This invention of God. If we wait for God to come till land for us, that's what we are doing anyway in Nigeria. We go to church every Sunday. We go to mosque on Friday. You are going to die of hunger while the world is moving. Chinese don't even go to church, but they believe in God more than you. Because with what they do,
they have their own
God. What they're doing is pleasing God. God did not say, come and praise me. When you want to praise God, you do things that will make God the world beautiful. God created us in this world to multiply the earth. And if I see China with the kind of bridges and the light and everything in England, I know that God is with them. God is pleased with them. God cannot be pleased with you in the darkness. You are in the darkness and you say you're praising God. In where darkness? Then you don't understand the meaning of praising God. Go and read your Bible. And I tell me, say, the first thing when God likes to put in our praises. Say, are you talking to me? I will use the story of David. David, when they commit adultery 24/7. David was good at repenting. God is not a glutton of praises. If you want to please God, you manufacture things. Use what God has done to create new things. God will be pleased with you. When did He create you? To come and this world and eat His food and go? He wants you to make an impact here. And that's what we're doing in Nigeria. We are waiting for a miracle that is not going to come. We are now in an AI. If we leave Tinubu, maybe Tinubu don't do 8 years. I think we'll never go. He said they wait for a turn. That time when it will be the turn of the North, I think we'll go come take over.
It's done by
That
turn.
time,
The
you
only
know,
country
the carry
the only
pampers. You
country
know,
that
they
they
get
rule
the age with the carry
the only
pampers.
country that they rule by turn by turn. Not by
Maybe you don't understand. At the particular age, all these guys they wear pampers. So you know where they call pampers?
Yes.
No, I mean talk now. It's a joke. The years don't they leak.
Okay, is
I'm
that how old
talking.
age? Is that how old age? No.
Yes, so
Yeah,
if you don't know, no. Hey, even sometimes at my age, we know they control our urine. When I want peace now, I must peace. In those days, I go holla. I'm talking now, me. Mary, in those days when I want peace, I go bring my thing out. The peace go heaven, come down. Now my peace now down, they go straight. Did you know they go up like that?
That one not concerning the ruling of Nigeria. Oh. That one not concerning even if person, you know, concern the ruling of Nigeria. Even if you hold walking stick, you still be Nigerian president. So it's a normal thing.
Well, and I'm saying that if you do that, you are in the part of the analog. People like us, when they pick the analog way, you need to be people. We need somebody with the right energy when the peace they go up. You when your peace don't go down, you say now you want to rule Nigeria. How you want a ruler?
yes, and the brain deteriorates as well.
With age, my daughter.
So, how do you
It
want
goes
to
down
think
with
straight?
age.
With Nigeria
It goes
that
down
has a
with
lot of
age.
responsibilities to
And
carry.
even only
You
your
need
own
a
health
sound-
challenges.
You need a
God
sound
bless you.
mind.
And it comes age, it go depreciate you first. So you have personal health challenges. See people wake up in the morning now. Now how to wake up, now be the problem. Now how to take medicine, now be the first problem. People when they live with bag of medicine, now you say make you run your country. When I go take them personal, I won't stop now because when I go vex for me more. Make I shut up. What I'm saying to you, Nigerians, is we need to wake up, and you young people, now the vex me pass. When I want to call on yourself young people, whereas it's your age that's actually supposed to run the affairs of the country. Nobody reduced you to what you are now. You reduce yourself. Nobody. And if you now listen to me today, I'm telling Nigerians used to carry their weapon, which is wherever the weapon is. Come out and campaign and win the presidency and save us. Never again should we be seeing people like Okodiwo ruling the affairs of Delta State. Born and obvious. We don't want to see another Tinubu in Nigeria. No. We want people with the right energy, with the right blood, and who can learn fast with AI to help us. Me now, if I eat finish, I sleep with my wife, I go rest. I don't get that time again. That's why you see this story, this young man from Burkina Faso. He is full of energy. Anywhere you say go, now they carry a gun. He gun they hand. They carry a gun. If you give Tinubu gun, he go fish down. Give nobody what he gun, whether he fish you gun.
And the Delta governor is not old now.
No, not pikin. Na small boy. That one when they walk out like this, when you don't see yourself na small pikin.
That is not old.
No,
you always have compare the old ones. You want to use him and compare the old ones. It's not old.
No, not completely. But you know they go through. When you are when you are above 60, you are
able body, very fit with the grab muscle.
No, that was people exercise. You can tell when the government when they do exercise.
If they do exercise,
you don't get that for a book. And they see Davido brother. That was the because you know say get weight problem. If they dance. And the kind governors
dancing is exercise as well.
I agree. And the kind governors when we need be this one. When they see Lagos State governor self, if that guy old or not, they impress me. If they waka, you go.
And that one is his nature now. And you need to understand that everybody does not have same nature. That one is
that guy he go show up for train. That guy they show up for train.
But what they waka? That's why we call him the active.
When Borowo don't surprise people, tell me where Borowo don't visit with surprise. Lagos State they do them every day. Tell me one movement that Borowo have done. At least camera will follow up. Say show up to come show whether this will work well. Now that starts. Other than Bridget Oburu with the commission, he don't know anything more than others. And it's not his fault. Now when they follow and I will even help him. Now I call the square matter. Now with the vets. Now go enter me to say that the police don't start. I'm not your enemy. Tomorrow you will realize that I'm your best friend. We are in a digital world. We're no more in a digital world. Sorry. We're no more in a digital world. We're now in an AI world. I will prepare. It's a decision we have to make. It's not about that decrease. It's about you. I'm going to end my part of the show here while I let Mary continue with the second segment of the show. Mary, I'm going to leave the matter with you. I know I have picked so many people asses again. Nobody will want to even see this that decrease for face. I promise you, they don't tire for me. They don't pose, they don't pose, they don't wish I know they exist. But I still there until I go. And even if I go, now will come miss me. Over to you, Mary.
Okay. We start with the punch. We have a good story today. The big story on the punch today is a good story. Good news to Nigeria. At least today we are not coming to talk about the impossibilities. This one is one good thing that Nigerian youths will benefit from. Okay, the story says federal government unveils agri reforms, moves to create 21 jobs. And the writer says fresh incentives to boost food production, free Nigerians from seasonal dependency, coming from Shetima, Afan, others endorse measures, seek timely interventions, women, farmers, tax federal government on loans, and others. And this story is on page 2 of the Punch newspaper.
No one knows what I want to. I can't see your video, so I'm trying to get your video. Look at try again. Go on, Mary. Go.
Hey, I was going through the full story, and I was seeing some motivation there. That was I was just laughing. Okay, so the federal government ruled out a slew of new incentives to attract agricultural investment, which is said could create 21 million jobs in the country. And it also pledged reforms to expand irrigation, improve access to credit, and create millions of rural jobs under President Bola Tinubu's economic agenda.
Hey, you see the shifting. When would they do? I know where you say.
Now, if you allow me to say this good news now, it's a good news. Which one is cheap?
Quiet.
I don't even know what you want from Nigeria. What do you want us to do? Now, I want to
I don't know. Maybe I don't know myself. But the guy cheap, the guy cheaping under President Tinubu, under
economic agenda. This is Mr. Project talking. Mr. Project talking. Let's ride on. Yes. Still on it, the Vice President, Vice President Shetima. Now he said he outlined the plans at the Food and Agricultural Organizations National and Sub-Regional Hand-in-Hand Investment Forum in Abuja. Calling hunger is this place that is even the most interesting place for me. People might be wondering why is it that this place is the most interesting part. This is what he said. Calling hunger, the great equalizer that reveals our vulnerabilities and the shared fragility of our existence. I like the motivational speaking. Should I come again?
Let me I beg, give me that line again. I beg, no verse.
No, this one is me will not collect quotes. Motivational, this motivation I never see for my life. He said, calling hunger the great equalizer and reveals our calling hunger the great equalizer that reveals our vulnerabilities and the shared fragility of our existence. Hunger. Now you get this in English.
Now be good news.
Yes, so you don't know. Now be the shared.
If I tell you that Tinubu not dey hear wetin I dey talk, una go think say na joke. You understand? Now here I go change the country small. You see all these unveil agri reform where they talk to. How many times you don't shout on here?
21 million jobs, not be small.
It is too small. We can create 100 million jobs from our Greek sector. If and only if we employ the right strategy. Do not tell people to go and farm and you're going to create 21 jobs. You're out of your mind. They can't do it. In fact, the world today is not even a time for farmers. Maybe, I don't know, could I speak this? It's not time for farmers. It's time to be intentional about this. To go and carry AI technology, bring robotics in. Robotic engineering is now there. AI is now there. Combine the two. Use it in our beautiful land. Because what did God give us? The land where God give us, you not give you. How many English have we fit speak down? If we can't add their technology to our own, they will come beg us for food. You know what happened during the time of Egypt? Egypt or Africa, in case I don't know. They come from Europe, come Africa that time, come look for food. Those why they say this and this. They cross come Africa. When we be there? When you look at the Bible, Egypt is Africa. Hungry be there, they come cross, come. We come feed them. You can not talk that one. Okay, shut up. I will not hear that one. Mary, 21 job is too easy. But how is it going to be done? Mary, read that line for me. I bet read how the government want to create 21 jobs from agriculture reform.
It says the federal government yesterday rolled out a slew of new incentives to attract agricultural investment, which is said could create 21 million jobs in the country.
It's not as if the federal government want to do it. No, they're rolling out incentives. When they say politicians go take against sell to poor farmers, that's what you're going to do to them. And that's why you're going to continue to buy votes. And that's why for you, sir. When you do things like this, you will continue to buy votes. But if you do this well, they will be begging you to remain. It's not even too late. I can change Nigeria in 1 year. Nigeria don't need some 100 years to change it. 1 year is enough to change Nigeria. Only with a Greek revolution. Undertaken by state, federal, and local government. Not undertaken by individuals who do not have the resources to farm. You know, it's easy to say I want to farm. Only the power of the Dangote can do reasonable farming in Nigeria. Other than that, in all day, let me repeat this, Mary. The kind of farming we're talking about, the only people that can bring the revolution we're talking about in farming. So that's why they talk of this boy. So when they talk about revolution. I want to see revolution in farming. No only political revolution. What is political revolution? It's not for me. I want to see an agricultural revolution. A revolution in the housing sector. Do you understand me, people? If they pay rich boss, say no, children don't understand what they talk. If we have a revolution in farming, with the federal, state, universities, or institutions, go to primary and secondary schools, engage in an intentional project with traditional rulers deeply involved. Acres of land will be cultivated in the country. I mean, acres. And you know what's so painful, Mary? These herdsmen that I'm not saying that they kill us, they are one of the biggest assets we have in the country. Did you hear me say that?
Yes,
one of the biggest assets Nigeria have are actually this Fulani, when they rear cow for everywhere. Imagine what I would do with an AI agri in that sector. We will not only be eating enough beef, we will export beef in can. We don't can it before we sell. Niger beef. How can we get that wrong? Niger beef. Mary, what does it take us to even have the digital? I'm not talking of this mogul come up for analog small. Digital, a simple digital ranch. Today we never get ranch. People see they carry animal, they follow, they eat farm, props. That is the current country we're living in. Until people they insult us, saying want to create 21 farm, 21 job from farming. When I say this word, I mean not day. I am offended.
We are. How we do now?
I am deeply offended with the kind of people they think they're ruling me. And maybe if someone that listened to me today can understand why I think Oborewe is not a governor. It's not an attempt to insult him. It's perhaps one of the best too. If I sit down with a governor in Nigeria, he go transform the country. Only even maybe. Do you know what I said to them in Nollywood? Only Nollywood. You know how much Nollywood will give to us. But today, that sector, maybe, is driven by only Netflix. When they one time, I asked somebody to say I want to shoot. He say, "Who you they shoot for?" And I say, "God punish you. Shoot for who?" I shoot for my market. Because rather you shooting for YouTube or shooting for Netflix, you know, hey, Nigeria.
We don't have a market of our own anymore.
We don't get.
We used to have
market
too.
Alaba. The Igbo market, the Alaba when Igbo boy create, he don't go. The Igbo man cannot compete in this AI world because they are not equipped. Government not able to help them to meet up with what the AI is talking about. Even YouTube, they were lost in honorary YouTube. Now a time will come now.
Daddy K, you know that if we should fully embrace this AI you are preaching, a lot of people will be jobless. We are complaining that there is unemployment in Nigeria and this. There are a lot of jobs that AI is actually taking over right now. You can see there are restaurants that is not serving people. Humans are no longer serving with their hands.
Big
you see
mistake.
The machine going around.
Maybe government should be happy. Evelyn, government should be happy because I cannot employ people myself as a government. When you say job is not being created, private sector will not have that power they used to have. They will not be able to determine the price, meaning the government cannot farm with AI and be able to feed this nation. All you need to tell your people to go and farm, to go and do things they're supposed to be doing well. Begin to train people for tomorrow. We cannot be unemployed. You know why we don't have jobs? We are busy teaching people engineering, which we don't need now. We need automobile mechanics. Train in the modern time. Do you hear me? And if we can train engineers that can fix our cars. Oh. You see, one, you can't talk of unemployment without even talking about the training available. Right now, we are in the wrong. You see, the revolution I'm talking about, the revolution I want to hear. Don't worry, the revolution we're looking for is revolution in these sectors. Not political revolution, they are thieves. Yeah, everybody's a thief. If you get a chance, you go thief. Let me repeat, there's nobody you will give so much money that will not steal. Or you give a very fine girl to a man, you say, may not touch her. Now, wow. Sometimes I come to this place, and the problem of the Nigerian state, I tell me, it's a miracle. But I know I can solve that problem in months. Now, President Tinubu say he won't unveil agri reform. He won't sit down for that in office. He don't know what they happen. You don't even know what they talk. Now somebody don't want to talk this one, I won't collect the money. Carry your wife and the children go abroad. That's all that can happen. That's why a beautiful land is left uncultivated. Because the federal government, the state, and the local government, our kings, are sleeping. And they are still sleeping. And until they wake them up with the message from the decrees, they will continue to sleep. This is not the problem. This is not the problem that the ordinary man on the street is going to solve. This is an institutional problem that can easily be resolved. With all the universities coming on board, with all the higher institutions on board, with our secondary school on board, with our kings on board, with our local government, our government, hey, Tinubu, in 1 month, in fact, 50 million jobs will be created. And by the time we start to produce, if we multiply to 200 million, we'll be more than employed. Because we'll be selling food. Mary, do you understand? Let's look at this. Do you know how much we'll be making from exporting cow, beef? And we will see beef eat. And if we go into that farm where water they sow, the fish when we go bring out, or you they look for prawn and not see it here. And if we don't throw them in our water, put them small things, they go grow now. We are even picking the natural one, which is the organic food they're looking for here. But we can do better by making our fish produce more fishes. It's just giving them the food to eat. And we don't go there, go carry fish. Oh God, God is angry. I'm telling Nigeria, God is very angry with you. God is angry. Mary, tell me one good reason why people go to bed hungry. Tell me what God did not give to you. Now you wake up in the morning and hear this young boy saying it's a revolution, and I see these people intelligent at all. Because revolution is revolution everywhere. It doesn't make sense. You just need the right caliber of leaders. I can't even hear them from the languages they are speaking. In all day. I've not listened to one leader other than Peter Obi who talks about production. And Peter Obi need help. Big time. Because Peter is trained in the same way. But Peter, we are talking of AI world. Are you prepared? And it's not an economy that will be driven by people. I saw what Peter said the other day. He said he saw 2 girls. He came to commission it, which was a good thing. No, the 2 twins, they were going to open a restaurant. They talked to Peter. When they finished the restaurant, they've employed 10 people. Peter went there to commission the restaurant. I think it's in Asaba also. It was a very good move. But Peter, that would be childish compared to what we can do. Now, Mary, you see, if we are the consumer of our movies, the whole black race now watch Nigerian movies. In fact, the time will come, American people, they will not watch any other movie other than Nigerian movies. But we need to be intentional about it. Not Netflix.
Who will now watch American?
Huh? It's Netflix.
Who will now watch American?
Go and shoot Epic for them. Because it's what they understand. It's what you don't know about us right now. We're in the bush. So they can say that easily. That's not the truth. We can tell beautiful stories to the white people. Tyler Perry has proven it. Tyler Perry not the inside bush, they go shoot that in film. He shoot a loving story. And guess what? We have a lot of stories that have never been told. And now you see the light. Stand up for your rights. Oh, get up, stand up. Feed yourself. Because there's no right here. Your right is to feed yourself. What do we need, my people? What do we need? Sometimes when I was just there, the thing would push me out. I won't cry. If it is impossible, I will be angry with myself. I'll be saying, God, what do you do? What will do you? How can I ask God question today? Mary, which mark do we have to question God? What has he not done for us?
He has done everything, though. But just quite unfortunate that we are where we are. You understand? There's this saying that there's a way you will know that you have tried for people, and if you're not seeing any improvements, you might just get tired and be watching. So sometimes I feel like he's just watching. Like,
the man the best. I like that comment, Mary. In the morning now, you know how many requests don't meet Jesus? We don't make over 300 million requests from Nigeria because one person they make 5 requests. Maybe now 1 billion requests. Only Nigeria don't make 1 billion requests this morning because only you go make 10 requests. If I ask you what you ask from God this morning, the honest truth be say you didn't saw the man. And Mary said something about being an adult. An adult is not about your age. It's how you are able to carry yourself with responsibilities. Let us look at God looking at us that way, Mary. And ask us whether we as Nigerians will be able to carry our responsibility as a people. What I saw you people doing this morning, Evelyn, if you can show us that video at some point, is a president who is already fragile. I watched the video and I said, but this man have issues now. He's having a head problem. I'm not saying he cannot be. These are people who should be our mentors. Where children go run to say, children, why are you doing this? This is not the way to do it. You should be ashamed of yourself. This way you should be doing. They sit down and they eat and they enjoy their life. You don't want an old man like that. He's suffering. At that age, now suffer. Mary, he get the age when man they reach. He got the fear woman who. If your wife they come say, you know they see all these people married those young people. I want to sleep with them. Because women are very strong and even at an older age. The funniest thing is say your sexual ability as a man go down from 25. They go down. Woman on at that time it starts. The one no level. I don't want to go that place today. No, not go there. May I leave the show for Mary? Make I not disturb the poor girl. No, say I be problem. Now that the Chris name problem. And sometimes I decide to be despicable, but that's not true. What I see, only a foolish man like me, because I can see it. I don't blame you for not seeing it, so I don't blame you. When I went into researching what AI could do for us now, that we are no more in. Maybe we can make tomorrow a very simple topic, the AI world, so that we can look into what AI is doing in different sectors today. And then ask ourselves, ask whether we are even prepared, whether we are in this world or we are in 1982. It's like we are in 1982. Maybe as of 1992, when I got to Belgium, we were already using glass house farm. I said I work in a tomatoes farm in a glass house. 1992. We don't even get that today. So meaning we are not even in 1992 world. No, they make me confused. Yet you see your people, they say they be very intelligent people. They'll come carry wife and children come here. And those are the people you call your leaders. Where was Tinubu coming from? Go holiday. Went for treatment, maybe. You tell the man is weak. It's not his fault. Why did you leave him there? The man need help. He's the one suffering, not Nigeria. Tinubu is the one suffering. There are certain things I tell you now every day, Mary. He get to catch it now. When girl go they do with me, I go say they come. I they run. I can't cope. It comes with age. Not be lively. You go carry number of my age, you take an enter hotel room. Anything happen to me, now you they go ask. What thing happen to them? And an attempt to please you, I feel. You tell the guy say you think you are coming, not that you are going. It comes with age. Sorry. I saw the comedy a lot on Facebook now. I was laughing. Sometimes you think you are coming, but you're actually going. You carry that man. Send me to be your president. Okay, now. Now God, you go to court tomorrow, they go church on Sunday. Waiting God, we go. This God, when I say when they go disturb God, Evelyn Nati saying a joke. Leave my God alone. Nigerians, leave my God alone. He has given you every little thing you need to be successful. Unless you want me, God come give your wife the leg. You will say the God they commit adultery, Abi. Another one remain. No. You get wife, you don't marry and finish. You dey pray make God come give her belly. My wife not get belay with the car and go church. What did God want to inside? Evelyn, Mary, una married husband. Pikin never come. Una they go meet pastor. Oh, if you put miracle pikin for that your belly. When I talk, but pastors una be the second bastard when we get. Presidency or the leadership na one, una own They don't want to go open my book, we go know. Because if our politicians not do, una come cement am. We don't die. Politicians don't press our nose, we don't die. Now they bury us. Now the pastors they do the second burial. Because they know how to deceive you. When I talk about the verse, that the please don't start. Mary, may I shut up? Thank you, my daughter. Go on. One more paper, then we can go to the next segment of the show.
Okay, so I'm okay. I was supposed to finish the poem, Joe. How Nigeria can attain global power. Someone who was talking about state police. So let me just minimize. Yeah, he's talking about state police. That if we can actually embrace state policing, is going to help. But it was actually focused on Lagos, and he was trying to say Lagos is also the heart of Nigeria and all of that. Wait, let me just go through the main story. Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has restated the call for the conferment of a special status on Lagos State. Sanwo-Olu explained that the continued advocacy was because granting Lagos such leverage would help unleash the collective potential of Nigeria, and this was, as he emphasized, the imperative of the establishment of state police for governors to be empowered to increase police personnel as the need arises. And the Lagos state governor made this calls while delivering the first distinguished lecture of the Nigeria Institute of International Affairs, Lagos, with the theme Lagos and Nigeria 2030, projections of the world power, held at the institute on Tuesday. Sorry, I think I need to stop. So he's talking about state police, which is
Thank you. I want to commend Lagos State because they probably can fund state police. But again, let me say this, Mary. The police in the UK, they have got so much resources. It's actually human rights stopping them from using some of them. They say they invade our privacy. Do you know what that means, Mary? Is that they can catch you whatever you do at home. Now, technology is what. It's not just technology, not be camera again. No. In those days, Mary. Wait, let me explain this, Nigerians. You know, we have CCTV now to detect crime in UK. And you think that is what we use to detect the crime. You're stupid. When the CCTV capture all these images, Mary, it will send them to a room. There, AI will detect whoever they're looking for. If they're looking for me, they will put my image. AI will discover me among all and bring me out. Now, Mary, they will use my facial feature. My own is different from everybody else. AI can discover me even when 1 million people are walking. That is the modern police. So this is not state police. What are they look for? So, because you think we are still so behind that we have to talk with this. Now Nigeria is looking for state police when people are using AI in police in crime detection. We don't even get camera. I beg you. But I leave me alone. But I leave me alone. But I leave me alone. We don't even get CCTV.
Don't have the structure.
So where's the state police? What's the state police gonna do? They're gonna govern the way of those days. You know when the kind of police work? The kind of police in Nigeria they use now. You know when you can use that? Maybe 1970. We're using 1970 policing in the 21st century. Have you people, Mary, if now go on, for those of you watching me today, go and look facial identification. online. You go see am for Google. I did an assignment on that. How they use your facial feature to discover. In football stadium here, where you see all of them coming out from field, we just catch the person. Don't run since now. You can't watch football. Now then we catch them. With the number of people coming from the field, from the pitch, AI will pick the very one. They go allow the next police there. They'll go arrest them. So we need your new state policing. I just they talk with my mouth too big. How is it gonna work, sir? I beg them to go to the next segment of the show. Because make I shut up. Make I shut up. I need to shut up.
By patrol, the patrol around the whole state. And
I know.
There's crime. They get involved.
They collect 15 naira. That guy Lagos when he cried like London. Lagos will be like London. I want to defend that kind of crime.
You don't even know everyone there. Are they facially registered to say
They
okay?
don't even get identity like that. We don't even get identity.
So where would they start from? It's not going to be that easy.
It's not going to be possible. Not easy. It's not possible.
It should be possible. We are praying for a better Nigeria, so we should pray for possibilities. It's going to be possible, I beg. It's not going to be easy, but it will be possible.
That's the right word to say. Let
Hallelujah. So we have the army arrest notorious Ibom commander known as Gento the Yahoo. Only the name itself is scary. Which one is Gento the Yahoo? I don't know if
that was how Punch wrote it too, because Punch carried his story, but maybe that's the name they know him for.
Yeah, but his real name is Ifeanyi Eze Okorienta. The Nigerian Army has announced the arrest of Ifeanyi Eze Okorienta, a commander of the indigenous people of Biafra and the Eastern Security Network. So popularly known as Gento the Yahoo, was apprehended in his hideout in Imo State. They said the Army Brigade, 34 Artillery Brigade, and other security agencies went for this arrest. They were able to get him, and they discovered an English pistol, 120 rounds of special ammunition, and also 6 mobile phones. And they discovered they have a workshop also in their hideout. And what are they doing in the workshop? They dismantle cars, stolen vehicles, and they saw about 10 vehicles that have been dismantled. And this brings about the question people are asking: what is this movement about? What is this fight about? Is this still a fight for freedom, or is used for something else? Because why are you stealing vehicles? What message are you passing? Why are you stealing vehicles? And then they also recovered army uniforms and police uniforms. So you say you have your own stand, or you have your own this. Why don't you have your own uniform? Why are you using the Nigeria Army uniform, police uniform? And then they found different dismantled vehicles in your hideouts. What are you disguising now? That is the question that is going around. So many people are asking. Is it that is something else?
How are they going to fund the operation?
We can't even be proud. We cannot be proud in prison that this is actually what is going on. The fight that it began, is this what it has actually turned to? Now something that is shameful. That they're able to get the leader and see what they discovered. No, that it can't shameful, because who owns those cars, those stolen cars? About 10.
I agree.
You want to raise a movement, you want to raise a fight, and you are not ready. You think stealing vehicles and cars is what will help you to achieve that goal you want to achieve. And you mobilize people. I don't know where the weapons is coming from. The ammunitions they discovered that were recovered, I don't know where it came from. And what are you doing with that? That is the same show we watched a video. He's the same person that was standing close to that man. There was a driver that was kneeling down, and they were speaking. He's the same person. Although he told the driver,
Bros, You go enter their hand today.
Nah, they've caught him.
Today,
Nobody
today
knows
na
what
your
they
day. You know, in fact, what I don't understand, what I don't support these things at all. Like I said, Kano should be released, but this movement should be
I think there
dismantled.
should be a dialogue.
Dismantle this movement. You understand? It doesn't make sense. Not in the 21st century. You are talking of 21st century, you talk of things of the past. These are battles. They can't fight when our great-great-papa fight. Not be now. I beg you, maybe I believe make you finish your
So
talk.
me, I don't preach violence. I don't think things should be achieved in a violent
nobody,
way.
not this kind. Even if I go preach violence, this kind of violence, this is a primitive one. You understand? Because now, in an attempt to raise money, they are committing crime. You understand?
Yeah.
And innocent people are suffering. Look at that poor man they arrested. That man is not Nigerian. So if anybody that is not on that side is already against you. Anytime you see the person, you are ready to kill him. And that's the part I don't understand. You understand? There will be two sides to the story. Human right. If somebody does not want to belong to your group, he can belong to any other group. If he chooses to belong to the federal government of Nigeria, you have no reason to kidnap them and begin to threaten them and say, if you get this army uniform, in this Biafra land, in this world, sorry. And now they are automatic enemy. That is the part I don't understand. Because if I am living in a place, you might say you have a movement. I may not agree. So must I follow? Let's go.
And see the tag. What they tag him as. Notorious.
Of course, the Nigerian government can't tag him as notorious before. Not that Nigerian government is also.
Like them now, they'll carry the person go court.
If you see court go now, trial that will take more than 50 years, they say they are still coming. If you see court go,
then they'll just keep at one place.
I see the one who show worry now. In there for daily stuff.
just look at somewhere.
Show worry for that.
Yeah, somebody, if Nigerian government gets it, they for not they talk to somebody.
They don't
No need to talk to somebody because somebody now idea you go take fight somebody. If you arrest somebody, now bone where they put for neck. Now stupid man I go arrest somebody. Because if they look for press, they look for noise. You understand? You don't follow that person. What you do is you silence the teachers for teaching. You're not going to even answer them. They counter his idea with idea.
Arrest no they fear this kind of person because he won't win there for the news every time. So what are you arresting him for?
So you're wasting time. Somebody would be my man today if he's talking about agricultural revolution, if he's talking of digital revolution, financial revolution of the sector. That is why a young man thinks. Because this so-called Nepal movement, yes, it was good, but that is not what Nigeria needs. Nigeria needs a revolution in different sectors. Agri will be a start. Talk to me about agri revolution, Mary. Talk to me about the movie revolution. So next time to not come and take our tea. That is the challenge we have. It's what the leaders don't understand. And when you that is people talking now, you don't even understand it. Because if you understand it, that will be your point. But you're telling me they are corrupt. Anybody when they in Nigeria state of authority, go thief. It's already there, it go steal. You know why? Because the system prepares you to steal. That's not the problem we have. And they're actually stealing what is not a lot of money. Somebody stealing a country that will just, you know how much we make from agric alone? If we can have agric revolution. Oh yeah, now Tinubu the thief. But give us agric revolution. Make you see money thief now. No, they tell about what I don't say make you not thief money, but at least do something, make the money come. But this one they wait for all your money come the thief and so. Now that one they insult you. Otherwise, if you work hard, you can't thief small. Nobody will talk to you. And that small will be big. It will be the budget of all of Delta State now. You will enter your pocket. We're not going to even know. Because we can make so much money, my people. Maybe imagine where we are now. Herdsmen, how they kill us. They say they be herdsmen. Herdsmen were supposed to be the most productive arm of the Nigerian government. Let them rear cow for us, Mary.
Productivity. Hmm.
I know saying they're not go agree. Anyway, at the end of the day, Mary, no child is born a thief. And this country teach and thief stealing.
People wey don learn how to carry weapon kill people, that is say productivity.
And now from that age, now somebody teach them that age. When they're born at the picking, no, no. So let us dismantle the people teaching them. Let us dismantle the concept of being taught that rubbish and teach them what to do with their time, with their money. And because if a headsman can make millions from his cow, you don't get time to go to go fight. You don't get time. Turn them into something productive. I will continue to preach that. There will always be crime, but that is the least challenge we have in the country. You see, the modern crime we're seeing now is bound to happen. You have a mobile phone, you can kidnap somebody, you can tell people to pay you. This is modern crime. We read about them for Ali Chase in those days. Those are not big, those are old days crime. The new crime is the one that AI is going to commit. And we are not even ready for that yet. Do you understand? Mary, have you heard of the cyber crime? They go enter your system, take the money. Some children are trained. You see, all they want to do is hacking. They are trained hackers. That be their career. You know they fear. And AI going to hack tomorrow. When they add AI to that, they are hacking. How can all this our banking system be prepared for it? They're ready. I beg you. Make we pray. Any country that does not embrace AI is heading for a fall. Any set of people that doesn't know they have to embrace AI today, they are heading for a fall. It's like Evelyn, they don't drive Evelyn come out. If we drive Evelyn come out, we will end the show, Mary, so that we've done a lot. Because Evelyn was having one or two other videos to share with us. And this guy, sorry, my guy, when you go enter Nigerian people hand, because you are not even thinking straight. You want Biafra State. What are you going to do with Biafra State? People, they talk of United States of Africa, they talk of Biafra. Our problem is not Nigeria. Our problem are the people ruling us. It's easy to say, let me go to Biafra. Who's going to rule the Biafra? I don't know your brothers and sisters. I don't know your governors now. Let us reshape. And sometimes these governors are not even that bad. They don't know. Have you heard me saying that the body is a bad man, Mary? He doesn't know. Tinubu is not a bad man. He does not know. Look, I end the show there. Mary, please end the show. It's up to you, my daughter. God bless you.
Okay. Thank you so much, Daddy Chris, for your time on the show. And leaders are not bad. Please, we should not have a misconception about what we do here. We are not saying they are bad. We're saying they should do the things in the right way. They should do the needful. So we are calling on them to do the needful, and not because they are bad, and not because they hate us, and not because they are wicked. You can't be wicked and you want to be a leader to people, right? So I just want people to understand that these are the things we do here. But like we always say, we want Nigeria to be better. Unfortunately, today we had good news of the federal government proposing for a job creation, which we hope is going to come to play. That's the plan, and that's our prayer as Nigerians, so that we'll know if we keep complaining, if we stop complaining, if we stop crying. I think I saw in one news in the Vanguard where one of the someone was complaining about lecturers underpaid. That gardeners 3 hour pay in United States is what our professors are collecting in Nigeria. You can't compare whatever they pay people in the United States or what Gardner is receiving compared to wherever you are in Nigeria. It's not the same. So that is why we are crying here every day. Let us be that kind of country that we always talk about. Let us be that kind of country that we always wish to. You understand? To be like, not just to visit, but to embrace the things they do that made them big. And for all those people fighting for Biafra, I don't really think it's the way out. Let's see how we can be a united Africa, how we can come together. Because if as Africa we are united, then maybe we'll be like that United States of America that we are trying to embrace. I think that is the goal, though. Oh, Evelyn, you went off before. You're welcome back. We're about rounding up. I don't know if you have one or two things to say before we end the show.
Okay, I want to talk about the Nigerian youth, young Nigerians, most especially the young Nigerians. You're not just the leaders. You're not just the leaders of tomorrow. You're actually the strength of today. The greatness of Nigeria does not just lie in the oil, does not lie in the politics. It lies in you as a young Nigerian. So I think it's high time we rise with our ideas, we rise with our creativity, we rise with our courage and turn Nigeria from not just the giant of Africa, but we should also become a beacon of hope to the whole wide world. So I think it's time we arise from our slumber. We wake up, we are awakened to know that yes, we hold Nigeria. We are the ones to take Nigeria to the forefront. Nigeria is not for the old. We have young, vibrant youths that can actually do more in Nigeria. So I think this is the time. We shouldn't wait anymore. It's time to take charge. That's my take on the topic today. Thank you very much. I think I should just round up. I should wrap up. Thank you for staying tuned with us on today's show. This is the Rise and Shine on African Renaissance Television. We'll see you tomorrow again, same time. And if you're not following us, you should do good to follow us on all our social media handles. On Facebook and on Instagram is SRTV Television. And subscribe to our YouTube channel. See you again tomorrow, the same time. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of your day.
Looking for a home away from home in Abuja? Look no further than SRTV Shortlet Apartments. Our fully furnished apartments offers everything you need for a comfortable and relaxing stay. Unwind in spacious rooms with exquisite ambience. Cook delicious meals in our well-equipped kitchen and relax in our comfortable sitting rooms watching your favorite shows. And guess what? 247 Wi-Fi available. But that's not all. SRTV goes extra mile by providing a car to take you around town during your stay. No need to worry about navigating public transportation or hailing taxis. Explore Abuja at your own pace. Book your SRTV Shortlet apartment today and experience the perfect blend of comfort and convenience. You can reach us by calling this number 070-6237-9915 or 080-7082-7331.
SRTV.